Rokudo's Bad Girls is an anime that exists. Basic plot, guy who looks like Deku gets a gift from his dead grandfather, and now he attracts any delinquent girl or bad girl. It's not exactly specific, but that is the plot, and he attracts big gorilla girl Rana. She is the best part of the show because she goes from big gorilla woman to sweetest girl on the planet, and it's pretty funny. Uh, I will say it does suffer from 12 episode syndrome, much like a lot of anime these days. Well, most anime, 90% of anime these days. Could it have been better with 24 episodes? Absolutely. My main problem is it has good characters, it has good moments. Rokudo himself, when he doesn't look like Deku and isn't being a weakling. But he does have good moments. He does. When he cares, he does seem like he actually does care about the people around him. So that is cool. He does crazy stunts, things that could possibly kill him. Good characters here and there. But again, it does suffer from 12 episode syndrome. There is, for example, there's a character who we find out their backstory, like why they do the things they do, why they're bad, why they're attacking random delinquents. And that's fine, but we don't really know about her. There's not enough character moments. It's like, ugh. Like, I wish there was more quote unquote filler episodes, more time to know these characters. There is one time where they go to a diner, but it's not really enough. It just suffers from 12 episode syndrome. I think this, maybe the manga's better, maybe it's not, maybe the manga's just as ultra focused on going to the next goal, because when I saw it sequel baiting, and I do hate it when anime these days do it, in the final episode, they hint and even just flashes the next few delinquent girls that he helps in the manga, and I'm just like, can't you just focus on ending your story? Can't you just focus on that instead of being like, oh, here's more girls? It's like, I'd rather get to know these other girls, because if not, if you're saying that's it, they're done, there's nothing more to learn from them, like their personality, more of their fashion sense, their dreams. And yeah, because that's the thing with Rana, is like they do another joke of, oh look, she's a gorilla, and then when Rokudo comes along or speaks to her and she's nice again, it feels like that's too much of her character and it gets a bit repetitive. Like, I wish there was a bit more than that. There is here and there, like when he gives her the hairpiece and she wears it on her wrist because she always likes to look at it. That was a really nice touch. It's not bad. It's good here and there. It just feels, I cannot say it enough. It just needed more episodes, honestly. But I'm not reading manga. I do want to get back into manga again, and doing these reviews is just making me think that Game of Desert Punk. But the action is good. There are good moments here and there. Rana herself, Rana's the blonde, if you couldn't tell, carries the entire show. Maybe later on we find out more about her and why she is the way she is, and it does focus more on Rokudo himself for this first season. Will I watch the second season? Absolutely. I love the character designs in this show, aside from Rokudo, who looks like Deku. Uh, yeah, the character designs, the girls don't look the same, which is something Oda always suffers with. I like Another thing I do have a problem with is the finale is very rushed. It seems like someone wasn't doing well with the planning, and I don't know. It's like with a manga, when you're reading a certain bit of it, you get to really drain it in. You get to really drink in a manga panel, and translating that into anime, it doesn't have the same impact when you're just like, God, this is so cool. Oh, this is such an epic moment. But in anime, that could pass by in just 5 seconds, and the finale, it definitely shows. Again, it just needed more episodes, and then they could have maybe stretched things out a bit more. Like, they literally squeeze in 2 fights into one episode at one point. I'm just like, come on, guys, at least give them the one episode to flesh out this character more. But yes, would I recommend this? As usual, just give it 3 episodes. There's some great moments in this. There's many times where you're just like, But I do recommend it. Absolutely recommend Rokudo's Bad Girls. Hope it gets a second season. Good characters. The plot's a bit hit or miss, but that is my 5-minute review. That's my thoughts on this. So, yep, until next time, blah 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 blah.